Hello YouTube, my name is Josh and I want to welcome you to our channel. So Flickstiq is all about game streaming and cloud gaming, and today we're here to answer a question, and the question is, how important is networking when it comes to game streaming? And you probably already think that it's important, but I want to emphasize how important it really is. So the heart of your game streaming experience is your network at home and your internet connection, especially if you play remotely or take advantage of cloud gaming. So having the network set up properly is so important to your experience. So let's talk about some of the basics really quick. So you probably have a router at home, and I've talked about this in other videos. This is the Netgear R6100. It's a wireless AC router, which means it's on the latest generation of Wi-Fi. So let's talk about a few things that make a router important. So one is that we highly encourage you to have a router that's up to date. This one I just mentioned is running wireless AC, so that's like Apple Cat. That's the latest generation of Wi-Fi, and you're going to have the best experience when you use a router that's capable of that tech. Now, modern routers have two different frequencies that they use to create the Wi-Fi signal. There's a 2.4 gigahertz frequency, that's the one that you might already be using, and then there's also a 5 gigahertz frequency. The 5 gigahertz is a higher powered signal. It is faster, it's more dependable, so there's a lot of positive things about it, and all game streaming equipment should support it, and that's something that you absolutely need to have in your router. So if your router does not support that for some reason, then you want to upgrade. Absolutely, that's going to hold back your experience and make it less than it could be. So just like I said, this is an R6100. If you're not sure what your router is capable of, take a look. So flip it over. I don't know if you can see in the video, but there's a tag on the bottom of almost every router. You can find the model number, and then you can look that up on Google and see exactly what the specs are for the router. So make sure that it's wireless AC. Make sure that it says that it's dual band capable, which means that it can do both 2.4 gigahertz and 5 gigahertz for Wi-Fi. And like we talked about, 5 gigahertz is absolutely essential for Wi-Fi if you're going to be streaming over wireless. And the other side is that if you have the choice, use your Ethernet. So this one has 4 Ethernet ports that you could plug computers and devices into. So especially if you're going to be hosting at your home, meaning that you have a gaming computer that's going to be powering the games that you stream to something else, try to wire that computer to Ethernet. It will really help your experience. So your router is absolutely super important for game streaming and cloud gaming, and you want to make sure that you have a good one. So I'll put a link for this one in the description below. There's a lot of other really good examples that are even better than this one, but this is a good starting model that if you wanted to get something inexpensive, it's a couple years old, but if you wanted something inexpensive that would work for your needs, that doesn't cost an arm and a leg, this is a great starting point. So until next time, you guys have a good one.